Hey Jessica, I'm really glad that we're able to hang out today. I spent a lot of time with your story, and it sounds like there's a lot going on in your life. It sounds like there's a lot going on in your life. And I know that some of those things you may not want to talk about, and so just let me know whenever you want to talk about something else. But I guess the first thing that I want you to know is, as I was listening to your story, I realized you come from a good home, but it sounds like there's a lot of pressure in your home. I was listening to the time when you were sitting at the dining room table and your dad was telling you about, you just got to earn it. You don't just earn it once, you earn it again and again and again. And I know that he was just talking about cheerleading, and I know he was just talking about, how to do your best. I think that's good. I mean, we need parents to help us to do our best. But it made me wonder if you were struggling with that. Like, do you feel like you have to earn everything? Do you feel like there's a lot of approval that you have to get from your parents all the time? Do you feel like you have to earn their affection and their attention by making sure that you're the best and the brightest? Because it looked like somewhere near the end of your story that you just didn't care anymore. It was easier to hang out with the guy who didn't make you earn his approval all the time. And I understand why that would happen. Because it's hard to feel like you're never enough. It's hard to feel like you're never enough at home. And so if that happened, man, I'm sorry for that. And I would want you to know that I see you and I see your value outside of just whether or not you could do the best stunts in cheerleading or you could perform the best in your grades. I think that there's more to you than that. And then, I watched your story and I saw where there was some friction between you and Hannah, and things didn't always go over well. But I get why you did it. It was a moment of hurt pride. It was a moment of, when you guys were at Mominet's and some stuff was going down, you were just reacting out of your own hurt. And yeah, it wasn't your most shining moment, but I actually see you beyond just that moment. I think there's more to you than that. And I would love to get to know you more beyond that. We can work through that. That's something that can be dealt with. I don't want you to feel a sense of guilt or shame all of your life because of that moment. And then we could talk a little bit about your time with Justin. I get why you wanted to hang out with him. He was fun. He was easy to feel like you could get to know him, and he didn't make life super hard. He really did adore you. And then he made a really bad choice against you. And even beyond him, Bryce made an awful choice against you. And when we left you at the end of the show, I don't think you were quite ready yet to deal with it. And that's okay. Because finding healing for something like that, you don't just flip a switch and all of a sudden you can do it. It takes a while. It takes a while to be able to tell yourself first, this actually happened to me. And then it takes even longer before you can tell someone. And then there's just this long journey of walking through healing. It's not easy. And so it's natural to not want to take that on in the moment. But I'm so glad that you did tell your dad. And I really hope that together you were able to find the next step of healing. Because admitting that it happened and talking to somebody about it for the first time is only one thing. So I hope that you and I can spend some time together and we can look at what that looks like and how to walk that long journey of hope and healing and restoration. It's going to take bravery and it's going to take courage, but I see that in you. You are strong. You are going to make it. I'm glad that you shared your story with me. And I hope that your story can encourage others, because I know that there's a lot of young people out there who have had some awful things happen to them too. And maybe your story can one day encourage them to walk through that journey of healing too. That's what I would hope for all of you. It's definitely what I hope for you.